Hello there, my name is Kyler. You can just call me Wow. My name is K-Hug. You can just call me Kyler, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today is episode number 22 of the Season 2 Survival Minecraft Let's Play series. I just want to take a quick moment to thank all you guys for the comments, the likes, the subscribes, the shares, everything you guys do. I greatly appreciate. Keep it up. Also, since you're here, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. And if you're feeling kind, give this video a like, share with your friends. Now let's get into the video. In 20 minutes, drum roll please, yeah. This is the outcome of the pumpkin farm. Not bad, not bad. A stack and a quarter. We'll call it a stack and a half just for simplicity's sake. We times this by 3. We'll be getting about 4 stacks every 20 minutes. So, you know, quick math, 8 stacks in an hour. I think we are very happy with that indeed. So I guess continuing on to what we're going to do today then, with that out of the way, is I want to work on these pesky entrances and make all of them similar to this. We've got those two. That one I did start on, and this one I have not done anything with. And unfortunately, we'll see what we can do with this one, but I have got a significant problem. If you do not remember, or you have not been here before, we've got an issue here. Okay. Quick pause. We need glow ink sacs. Yep, give me that. Give me that. Perfect. We need these for our item frames down there in the center. So that is super exciting. I think I've got all the bits and stuff that we need to get this started. It looks like we do. I would love to get these item frames done. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on that. Let me get us up and we'll start with that one. Let's head on up there and we can get started. We have arrived. This is going to be what we're calling our westerly entrance out towards the Hall of All directly behind me. The first thing I want to start with, if you remember what the other staircase looks like, is getting this core structure built here in the center. The slight staircase kind of leading up. We got to remember to put our water drops in here, and then we can work on the lava falls later. Those are a little more complicated, require a little more precision, I guess. It's a little more tedious, so we're going to start by getting the steps done so we can easily move around from the center here out in every direction. Actually, we could do all 4 sides. We just won't be able to do any of the detailing down on that one because of the water. So we can go ahead and get started with that now. It looks like we've actually already kind of begun. I need to check this. Let's do quick maths from these poles real quick, just so we know we're starting in the right spot. So the first one has a light. So really? I have not been AFK that long. Okay, well, first step is we're going to run and find a bed. And I have strategically placed my bed right here, just for the sake that it's easy to get to, and I always am trying to catch up with my trading with the villagers, so this is a great place to sleep. Now, we can get started. Yeah, not so tough now, are you? I think I got it understood. So this is the first layer to the staircase. That's not what I wanted there, but that's fine. Now we got to begin with all the weird stuff. I'm going to break these out. We don't want to waste these. And I really do think that we're looking at a complete redesign. I don't even think these are in the right spot, just by quickly glancing at things. But the first thing we need to do is get in these couple of different textures in here. These are the blocks that we are using for texturing everything, and I gotta remember where everything goes, because if I do this wrong, you can't do this wrong, but it can be a waste of resources if you place these in the wrong spot. Okay, so now that we've been back and forth 3 times, well, more like 5, we now understand what we have to do here. I could not for the life of me remember which blocks go where. So this is a light source. Now I just also messed that up because this is also where the bubble vader goes. Can you not? And we'll need to leave that block open. I think we can do the sides here, but let's not worry about those right this minute. I want to get these all tied in here first. Okay, now I've got all my filler blocks, and this is just a happy, fun little system of randomly placing these blocks, keeping in mind that I think this pillar is where the bubble elevator goes, but we're not going to worry about it at the moment. It's not important, I guess, for the build to have it. until we know exactly where it needs to go. And based on the fact that we couldn't even get the other stuff right, we're not even going to try to put this in the right spot without going and measure twice, cut once, if you will. And that looks all ready to go. So let's repeat this process. It's a pretty easy process. These are in the right place, so that helped out a lot. Let's repeat this process on the 2 other corners, and then we can start on working on the bottoms. Let's go. Yeah, this is all incorrect. This is part of the process when it comes to building, so apologies for having to watch this, but this is what goes on behind the scenes. I make mistakes, you go back, you redo everything. Thankfully, the mistake here was caught. Not even like noticeably, I just happened to be confused on why there was 2 blocks over there, and thankfully I remembered what I did. So it's a little unfortunate, but mistakes do happen. Fear not. I also make them, so if you're always making mistakes all the time, it happens to the best of us. Not that I'm the best of us. Just like that, and I think that is another completion. So all the doorways should now match appropriately. All these pathways are done, and now we are on to what is technically the harder part. I may have complained about what we just did, but it only gets harder from there. What is way more difficult than creating these paths is this. This may not look like much, and it's really not much, but it is such a pain to figure out how to build custom terrain that looks natural. And so what we need to do is go get a bunch of netherrack, some magma blocks, and a couple different variations of this blackstone, and start working on getting lava as well. Okay, before we head over there, I just want to take a quick glance. This pillar is our last pillar, and the blackstone actually kind of goes between the pillars, which is good to know. But what I want to kind of know is, where does the netherrack start? It really doesn't matter. It looks like it's all just kind of randomized. This is why it's best when you do these kind of things to do them all at once. Get all the materials, do it at once, because going back and relearning how you did it and doing it again is so much more difficult. I think it's just about blackstone down that wall, blackstone pretty much between these pillars, different types. We got some walls, some slabs, some stairs, and then we just want to create a little flow for this lava to not flow in just one straight shot. It needs to kind of bounce around. It got a little wide there and here, but we want to give it some space to bounce around so it looks more like more of a natural flow. So everything over here looks like we're good. This is 1 high, so the lava will start. Well, it kind of starts wherever I want it to start, but we're going to force it to start like here. But like I said, I just saw that there's just some randomness to this, so we're going to have to shovel a lot of this out. But I did down there have a little barrier like so to just capture any backflow lava that might flow in this direction, because we're going to start it up against that wall. I'll probably start it there. Down. This is going to be a little more difficult because we don't have these side walls done, so we have no guide on this side, but there should be a pillar every once in a while along here. And I think those pillars are just 2 of them, so there should be 5 and then a pillar. Those are my 2 temporary blocks. So in between these, we can put as much blackstone, as we'd like. I'm gonna pop these carrots out in between here, because these will be this 5. Yes, okay, that works out great. Because lava does not flow here, but it flows up against these items. I did not mean to put that there. That was supposed to be a fence. And so we just want to keep going downhill with the netherrack as well. And you gotta make sure you put enough netherrack, because it doesn't make any sense when there's no netherrack visible going downhill. So put another fence there maybe. I'm not liking this as much as I liked the first one I did, but we're gonna live with it. I can always change it. Modifications can be made at any point in time. I just don't know right off the top of my head. Am I liking the way this looks? Am I going downhill too fast also is another question. Lava hits here, it kind of flows around. Maybe we'll put some of that guy in there like that. So it's coming down. Maybe we'll put a secondary pool here, so maybe this kind of combines together. We'll slap that in there like that, and we got to make sure, like right here, we are getting a little deep, so that wasn't really necessary, but here we can start closing some of this off. And again, every once in a while, you just kind of want to hook in a magma. The termination point is going to be, we've already decided, we're gonna put a more definitive termination zone. We want the lava to fall there. That's the last place. It should fall into that hole. And since we're here, and now we've got an ability to just go up and down, if we want it to terminate there, we want to make sure that it has a way of doing that, and so we're gonna need a ledge for it to bounce on and roll straight down in. But with that ledge, it's also going to need another ledge to guide it left and right, so it doesn't fall forward into our face. All right, we are now at the beginning of where this lava fall is going to start. We're going to dump one bucket, and we are going to see just where it goes, and hopefully it follows this pathway all the way down. It's pretty slow. Lava travels really slow, but don't, ooh, didn't want it to cover that up. That's fine. Oh, it terminated there. Very bizarre. Okay. Like, gives us a chance to add some more lava. We're going to have to probably get some more. Unless it flows enough blocks now. It doubled up. Ah, it's a lot of lava. I don't like how wide that stream is. Okay, it's still going. I'd like to get rid of a couple of these pieces here. It's definitely going to run out right there. Going to put a source block there probably to get it to go forward, but I really don't like this here. And I don't know what's underneath of this, so this is where the problem becomes. That's not bad. We top that guy off with a little hat maybe. Okay, I'm kind of liking it. I got that extra little float. Okay, this is looking pretty good. I'm going to need a couple more buckets of lava, so let's run into the nether real quick. I didn't want to go in there, but I think we just get these couple buckets and we'll be good to go. So let's go do that. I've made a grave mistake. I forgot my gold helmet. I'm not going to turn around. I cannot turn around. I will definitely not make it out alive. There's an army waiting for me to go through my portal. I have messed up. All right, that was an eventful 30 seconds in the nether. The quickest I've been in and out ever, but also the most I've been, well, nearly assaulted. Okay, let's watch this. Hopefully it bounces here, bounces there and goes down and doesn't make a mess. I hope there's no villagers down there. Should go down and it hopefully will go to the right. I'm seeing now that might be a problem. Got it. That was a dangerous jump, but it was well worth it. Okay, this is going to be perfect. It's going to turn. Yes. I'll put a block there too. And drop straight in that hole where it'll sit for a minute until we clear this out. Beautiful. Could not have asked for better. I didn't get everything completed that I wanted to get done today, but we got a lot more done than I anticipated, or than I actually thought about halfway through. We got quite a bit of these entrances done, and I've got some other things I've thought of while doing this, so we can catch up with those at another time. I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. If you're feeling kind, give this video a like, share it with your friends, leave a comment, leave a nice comment. Maybe you can make it onto our members, community members board of kindness, if you will. But yeah, with all that being said, I appreciate everything you guys do for me. And yeah, stay beautiful, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Goodbye.